no long distance relationship, if you remove communication out of long distance relationship, you have destroyed everything.
Yeah.
There is nothing.
Another key point I want to bring also is make the person or your fiancé.
Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel.
Welcome back.
As you already know, it's your boy Desmond and
Nelly.
And together we are the Dellies. So guys, first of all, we want to wish you a happy new year. I want also to ask, how is your new year going? You can tell us in the comment section. So today we have a very interesting topic for everyone. As we mentioned in our first video, how we met and then we got married the next time. So as you know, we have been in a long distance relationship. So we want to really tell you how important is communication in long distance relationship. And again, guys, we are very sorry for not posting. We've been busy with some other stuff. My wife has been busy and I have been busy, so we have not been really able to
be
meet
consistent. But we promise to be consistent this new year.
Yes, in this new year resolution.
Yes, our new year resolution will be consistent.
We're going to be consistent. All right. So as I told you, we will be talking about communication in long distance relationship.
Pause. First, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please, this is new year, new fashion. Please,
new year. New year resolution.
Hit the notification bell for any time we upload subsequent videos, and don't forget to like and subscribe and share, comment.
Tell us what you think or what is your opinion in the comment section. Let us know what you think.
Yes.
Or what you would like to hear.
So let's begin this video.
Let's dive straight into it. So, guys, communication is different from talking.
Effective communication.
Effective communication.
Effective communication.
It is way different from talking.
That's
okay.
Right.
There are times where one person is doing the talking and one person is doing the hearing.
Yes.
But what is communication? There are elements that make up communication, and when it comes to long distance, guys, long distance communication is everything.
It's key.
It's the key.
It's key.
Then you cannot joke with communication. You cannot play with this thing, okay? Now, I want to tell you, in communication, it involves you making sure that what you are saying is the same thing that your spouse.
Understanding, like, let it be.
Yes.
You speak and I understand.
Yeah. I should say one and you hear one. I should not say one and you hear two. It should be the same thing. What you are saying should be what your spouse is understanding. Okay? Second thing, you must keep communication rolling. There should be at no point you stop talking to each other. You said, okay, I'm angry. That is childish. It's childish.
So the main question now is, how can you handle communication, effective communication in a long distance relationship? As we have all known that communication is the key in any long distance relationship. So we want to break it down, like, how can you effectively, manage or handle this communication. So we'll go on. My husband will hit some points and I'll just be there to give some spices as always.
All right. So guys, just like giving attention to your spouse in physical terms, okay? That is exactly the replacement of communication in a long distance. Okay? Once you stop communicating, it feels like you are not showing attention, you are not paying attention and things like that. So communication, what does it mean now to communicate? Communication involves you giving them details of your daily activities.
Yeah.
Very important. Your dreams or your goals in life, communicating to each other, and it has.
So I want to make it a little bit juicy. we'll be saying it with some examples, like how we did effective communication in our own long distance relationship, so that it'll be easier. Teaching without example or talking without example is like, we all know this. So we'll give some examples. So what are some of the examples that you say that helped us in our own long distance relationship, that made our communication to be effective?
Okay, first of all, my wife, who was my fiancée that time, the first thing we did is I updated her on like my work schedule. Okay, so she knew my day off. She knew the days of prayer. She knew the time where I go to work, when I go to work, and she knows the time when I close. All right. She knows the time when I leave from workplace, and sometimes she knows the time where I reach home.
That's right.
Okay. Now, in order for me not to put her into any suspense, all right, I made her also to understand that in the morning there is traffic, so I may not reach work at the time where I'm supposed to reach. In the evening there is traffic to come back also. So I may be stuck in traffic and I may not be able to reach work at the same time. And then sometimes, guys, see, it's not like you should not go out to do some sociable things or spend time with friends, all right? But to avoid her thinking or suspecting anything, just update. When I leave my office, darling, I am leaving office now, but I'm going to be like 1 hour late to reach home because I may have to go pass by so thing, or I may have to pass see one friend, or just where you will be. Right?
I think one thing that helped us was like in the morning when we get up, like due to the time difference was also a barrier. Then we had to, it was 3 hours time difference. We had to make it in such a way that there must be sacrifice somehow. So he calls at 6 a.m. his time, and I respond 3 a.m. our own time. That's 3 hours. And he's like, okay, so he'll be like, okay, so this is how my day is going to look like. I have work, I have to drive to work to this time and this time. So during my break time, we are going to talk. And also I know that during 6 o'clock to the time you arrive at the office, you have to be stable and attend to people. And during his break time, 12 o'clock, we have to communicate and back to work. But if there is any other update, we update ourselves. Even if he has to go on his outing with his friends, he has to go to the gym and everything, you just be like, sorry, I know we had to get home. I had to get home on time and for us to chat, but another plan came up. I'm going on an outing with my friends, or I'm heading to the gym, but once I'm done, I'm going to let you know. So that's also one thing that helped us, like the communication sector. We're updating each other, like this is what's happening, this was happening, this was happening, for the other person to be aware.
Then guys, another thing, make your partner your priority. Sacrifice. I
think we spoke about this in the previous video.
So if your partner is important to you, nobody will have to tell you that you have to update her on what you are doing. Create time. Don't say there is no time. Create time. It doesn't mean that, okay, you say every minute, hello darling, I'm breathing oxygen now. Next minute, darling, I'm drinking water now. No, that's not what we're talking about. Let her, if you not have time to message continuously, at least tell her a brief summary of how your day is going to be like. So she already knows that, okay, even though you have not called, you have not messaged, but this is what you're doing. She knows that, this time he's doing this time he's doing this. Guys, there is no long distance relationship. If you remove communication out of long distance relationship, you have destroyed everything. There is nothing.
Another key point I want to bring also is make the person or your fiancé to be your friend. Like somebody you can communicate, like easy to you're open to. Like you'll be like, Master, I don't tire, I want sleep. Like it's okay, we'll talk tomorrow. Like that kind of person that you're free to talk, like you're free to
joke, make jokes,
like crack jokes. Like okay, some person not invite me for some side, like somebody has invited you on a date, should I go? Like Be open. So if their communication is if people are in a friendly basis,
right,
see yourself as friends, like best friends. You know the way girls like gisting, yes, like best friends, partner. Yes, like a gisting partner, which you can say you're free to say anything that I want to say. The communication will obviously flow.
Right.
Like you'll not be like it's a burden, because when the communication starts, when you start feeling like communication is a burden, then there is a problem.
There is an issue.
There is an issue. But it can actually be a burden if the two of you are not really friendly. You know, sometimes we watch videos on YouTube and people be like, no, he's my friend. But actually in real life, that friendship, you know, is not there. Right. So for effective communication to function well, there must be that friendship nature. Right. Not just the fact that this is my fiancé, this is my boyfriend, this is my girlfriend. No, that this is my friend, a friend that I can feel free to communicate just anything with the person, like communicate, and by so doing, the communication flows like
naturally.
It flows naturally.
Yeah,
it flows naturally, because when one thing is coming, you want to gist the person that what's happening. Yeah.
Like guys, you could not imagine how anxious I would be to run home to tell her about my day, because sometimes I'm mostly driving, so I cannot call her when I'm driving. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I'm just like rushing. Right. I want to get home so that I can tell her how my day was, what I did and what I did not do. And then some people, I don't know, you are married, you have a fiancé, then you have a best friend that is a different person.
No, they are not married at that time. They are
that your partner should be your best friend. How would you, like guys, the most thing again to make it easy for you is those things that you would normally not tell anyone, like those are private secrets. Make it a habit of sharing with your partner. That would make it easy for you to then be telling them any other thing that happens. That don't like keep secrets. Don't keep secrets in your union.
That's why the best friend aspect comes in. Not really, even if it's not best friend, but let the friendship nature.
That person who you trust
naturally.
And guys, respect your partner, respect their privacy. Let him or her not share with you his life or his things he's going through. You take it and then start sharing it with other people.
That particularly just blocks the effective communication, because the person will feel bad, like, how can you say you're my fiancé or you're my significant other, and I'm free to communicate my shortcomings, my worry, my struggles, and the next minute or even after I'm hearing from a friend, like,
don't do that.
It breaches communication already.
Keep your things between you two. Like don't share. When you share people things, everyone have their own idea that they will give you. Everybody have their own way they will interpret whatever you tell them. So if you say one to one person, by the time it goes round through 10 people and comes back to you, it will be 100. It will not still be the same one that you said that person. So secrets. Keep your secret between two of you. Talk your things and let it remain between both of you. That is one. Be open. Share everything, whatever. If you cannot call, message. Share whatsoever you are going through. Give a brief. Let your partner know that this is how your day is going to be. This is how you do. This is how your work is. Let them know the things that you do on a daily basis. That will remove any doubt or any thought. They will know that even if my fiancé doesn't talk to me now, I know now if I call him, he will be here in the gym. He will be here in the market. He will be here at home. He will be here at work. So guys, that is just it.
And then another point before we round up is also trust. Effective communication cannot work in a long distance relationship if you don't trust the person you are with. Yes, because how can I say, if I don't trust you, you'll be that really bridges the communication.
Not believe.
How would that be possible? Like you say, I'm in the gym and my mind is really telling me that
it's a lie.
What would gym? I'm sure it's another lady. It's another lady somewhere. Gym. Which kind of gym? At what time? Yes. So trust also flows in long distance relationship. You know, you don't see the person. People don't see we're happy and we're thankful to God for technology that at least there's video call. Just imagine those days that there were no video calls. How were they managing that relationship? So trust has to flow. You know, some people will say, there's a common saying that they'll say, love all but trust none. But at least trust your partner. Trust the person. Yes. If you know that's the person you're in a relationship with, before you're entering the relationship, that means you trusted the person with your life.
Yeah, your life.
Yes, you trusted
your
the
emotions.
person with your emotions. The person can handle your emotions. The person can handle your shortcomings, you know. So trust the person to communicate. Like if there's a point you have to get vulnerable, and this is also a problem because majority of people in a relationship, they try to be so perfect.
Yeah,
and so they don't want to share their, you know, their
weaknesses,
their weaknesses. Like they don't want to be vulnerable.
But you know, that mostly happen when they get judged. Like one time, if you tell somebody,
so that's another point.
Don't judge each other.
Yeah.
When they tell you their weaknesses, try to build them, encourage them, suggestions how they can do it. Nobody don't come and tell you their weakness and you take it and you start, hey, I don't believe if you ever do the kind of thing.
So hey, so
I cannot
you
believe,
too, so you don't do one. You know, be
I
telling
cannot
me
believe that
from
you can
the
ever,
beginning.
yeah, I cannot believe that you are like this.
Why?
No. Encourage them, see how you can work better
yes.
and get out of that situation.
Yeah.
And guys, very importantly, please pray together.
Yeah.
Study the Bible together. Read Christian novels, Christian books, listen to gospel preachings together.
You may have your different secular I cannot say secular preachers. Secular books that you like reading, but also also there are also books on effective communication. Right. And before we conclude, there's also one thing: knowing the temperament of your partner can help you to communicate better with that person. Right. Yes. For example, if I know my husband is a sanguine, I know that okay, these are the attributes of sanguine, so I know okay, this is how I should flow with him. If I know he's a phlegmatic, I'll be like, okay, this is how I should flow with him. So study, if you don't know those different personality traits, you can find it on Google, you can find it in books. Just read it and study the person to know the person's.
You can also share with each other what you like and what dislike and you like.
Yes, from that way you're interacting, you know that okay, this person has this personality. Right. So people with this personality, if I communicate like this, they'll better understand. If I communicate like this, they'll better understand. And believe me, with the help of the Almighty God, this time
will work. Trust me, it did for us. It will work for you. 100% will work. Okay guys, so that will be all for this video today. We hope to see you in the comment section, and we hope to hear from you what you think and what's your opinion. So just get back to us in the comment section, and we love you guys.
Love you.
Take care and have again a lovely new year. And we hope you made your resolutions and you are working on them. Yeah. So guys, see you in the next video. Ciao. Cheers. Ciao. The Dailies signing out.